When a franchise finds a generational talent, the mission is simple: build around them, protect them, and win. But what happens when the opposite unfolds? What happens when a GM trades away the future for nothing? This is the fall of Nico Harrison, the most hated general manager in NBA history. Luka Doncic wasn't just good, he was transcendent. A European phenom who lit up the NBA from day one. Triple-doubles, buzzer beaters, playoff heroics. The Mavericks had their next Dirk Nowitzki, and maybe something even greater. Dallas fans believed again. Luka was the Mavericks. Every move the front office made was supposed to revolve around him. That's how these things work, right? Enter Nico Harrison, a former Nike executive brought in not through the traditional front office pipeline, but with relationships, branding savvy, and modern vision. Many believed he could relate to the stars better than anyone before him. He came in during the summer of 2021, replacing longtime GM Donnie Nelson. A new era was dawning. But cracks began forming early. In what would become a haunting preview of things to come, Nico Harrison let Jalen Brunson walk for absolutely nothing. No sign and trade, no negotiation, not even a serious attempt to keep him. Brunson, who had just put up 41 points in a playoff game against the Jazz, left Dallas and became an all-star in New York. Fans were confused, but hopeful. After all, Luka was still there. He could carry them through, right? Then came the night that shattered the franchise. In a shocking overnight deal, the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis and a role player. No unprotected picks, no swaps, just AD and a filler. NBA Twitter exploded. Fans called it the worst trade of the decade. Dallas radio hosts couldn't believe what they were reporting. Even rival GMs reportedly texted each other one word: why? Within hours, the fan base turned on Nico Harrison. Protests formed outside the Mavericks arena. Inside, during games, "Fire Nico" chants rang out louder than the starting lineup introductions. Season ticket cancellations skyrocketed. The franchise's reputation, once strong, was now in complete freefall. So, what was Nico's explanation? What was the master plan behind trading away a 25-year-old superstar with MVP upside? Culture. "We're resetting the culture," Harrison said. This team needed a new direction, and Luka didn't align with that. That one word, culture, set off a firestorm. For many, it sounded like a deflection, a vague, empty phrase to mask a catastrophic misjudgment. Analysts mocked it. Fans rejected it. Former players rolled their eyes. To them, Harrison wasn't building culture. He was hiding behind it. Soon, reports began leaking from inside the organization. Sources said Nico Harrison had grown power-hungry, that he and Luka clashed frequently, that Harrison felt overshadowed by the superstar he was supposed to build around. Instead of building trust, Harrison built tension. The locker room culture reportedly deteriorated. Communication broke down. There were whispers that Luka no longer believed in the front office, and Harrison believed Luka was too big to control. It became a game of ego, and Nico won by trading the franchise player. Now, let's look at the trade in hindsight. Luka Doncic is thriving in Los Angeles, playing alongside LeBron and torching the league. Meanwhile, Anthony Davis, still elite on defense, has missed chunks of the season due to lingering injuries. The role player included in the deal is averaging 6 points off the bench. The Mavericks are well below .500. The seats are half empty. Morale, non-existent. Every GM makes mistakes. Every franchise faces hard decisions. But few have ever voluntarily detonated a future this bright. Nico Harrison will be remembered not for innovation, not for relationships, not for culture, but for orchestrating the worst trade in modern NBA history. He took a generational talent, gave him no help, and when things got tense, he shipped him out. No plan, no return, no legacy. The Mavericks may eventually recover. A new star might rise, but the name Nico Harrison will forever be tied to betrayal, mismanagement, and fan heartbreak. And that, my friend, is how Nico Harrison became the most hated GM in NBA history. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more NBA content, and let us know in the comments, was this the worst trade in league history? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.